What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of my Hexagon series. And today is the final of the CONCACAF Champions League, where Toronto FC will be taking on Chivas Guadalajara in a two-legged affair. We will be playing them at Chivas first, and then the second leg, hopefully, where we come away with a victory at home. But before we get to those matches, let's take a look at how we've been faring in the league thus far. As you can see by the league table, we are currently sitting in 7th overall with a record of 4 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss, giving us 15 points. Now, since I didn't show you the league matches from after the first semifinal, let's take a look at that since then. We've played 5 league matches, and in between the semifinals, we were pretty lackluster, but once we got past FC Dallas, boy, did we blow up. But let's start back here at New York Red Bulls. We defeated them at home 1-0 with Fumasa getting himself a goal in the 50th minute. 17 shots to New York's 9. We had 5 of them on target and majority possession. Seemed like up and down the pitch we should have won this match anyway, just based off the stats. And not everybody played all that well, and Andres Franco had the worst rating at a 6.6, but overall everyone else did fairly well. However, we had a very tough time securing a result versus Chicago Fire, as at Toyota Park we came away with a 0-0 draw. Chicago Fire getting majority of everything on the day. They had 18 shots, we only had a measly 5 and only 1 on target. Possession was roughly right around the middle, but just taking a look at the stats on both sides, especially average ratings, it was no team wanted to give an inch. And we were very fortunate that Chicago missed the penalty early on. Otherwise, they would have gotten all 3 points. It just was a back and forth affair that nobody really seemed like they wanted to take advantage of. And in the end, it all came into a draw. Unfortunately, we didn't come away with a victory versus Orlando City, as we lost at home 2-1. Alexis Gomez, the only goal scorer for us, and he scored that really, really late in the 88th minute. Overall, it was a very back-and-forth affair. Felt like that it could have gone either way. Orlando City just took better care of their chances. 17 shots, 9 of them on target. We only had 6 on target. We had more possession, but in the end, possession was a negative stat, as we came away with a loss. And if you take a look, you can see a pattern that in the first 6 league matches, we only scored 5 goals. But somehow, right after that Dallas match, something flipped in the squad, and in 2 matches, the next 2 matches, we scored 7 goals. The first being a 3-0 affair at home versus Montreal Impact. Zach Strand picking up a brace, and Mark Brown getting himself on the score sheet, I think either for the first or the second time this year. But overall, we just completely dominated Montreal Impact. 25 shots, 11 on target. We didn't have a lot of possession, but this was because we were throwing the ball forward and just keeping it in their area for a long period of time to make something happen. And then follow that up with a 4-0 drubbing of New York City FC. Fumasa coming away with a hat-trick as I played him up front today. Alexis Gomez also getting himself on the score sheet in the 37th minute. All 4 goals coming in the first half, as in the second half we just rested on our laurels and New York City couldn't do anything about it. We took 17 shots, 9 of them on target, held down the fort at the very end, as nobody on the back line under a 7.5. In fact, Jean-Charles Braun with an 8.3 out there on the left back position. Everybody above a 7. That's what I want to see, especially in a match like this. Now we need to take this forward. We need to take that form forward, as 4 days on from that, we're only 4 days removed from New York City FC as we take on Chivas in this first leg of the CONCACAF Champions League final. So let's get right to it. We're going to be away, as I was saying. We're going to be at Chivas, and they have a sold-out stadium. They're coming out with a 4-4-2, and we're going to be coming out with a 4-5-1, our standard 4v1 formation that we've used the past couple of seasons. And the lineup is as follows. Marie is going to be in net. Benchimo, Gat, Petke, and Braun the back 4. Aguilar will be the defensive mid. The 2 center mids will be Franco and Jankovic today. The 2 wingers will be Jost Kist and Zivkovic. And sitting up front, the ever stalwart, ever present Zach Strand. Let's kick off. Let's hope to get a few goals here so we can rest easy, but going up against Chivas, it's not going to be easy, so I can only hope for the best. Alright, and here we go, kicking off this first leg here at Chivas. Chivas coming out with their red and white stripes, and of course we're going to be in our charcoal secondaries as the all-red would kit clash, apparently. Alright, Zivkovic, 6 minutes on, great free kick, Petke with the rebound. Oh my lord, we had 3 chances there and their goalkeeper stopped all of it. Amazing. Even with the bounces in front of net, I thought for sure that would have been a goal for us and putting us up 1-0 very early on. But 3 great stops by the Chivas goalkeeper. 16 minutes on. There was a nice little bit of attacking movement by Chivas. But, okay, I guess they take it off of us already. A lot of midfield play, passing it around, pinballing around the teams. Zach Strand coming forward, gives it to Jost Kist. The Jost Kist firing well wide. It's been all Toronto so far. We've had 10 shots. Chivas have only had one chance, now 2, with one of them being on target. By all accounts, we should be having a goal here. But Chivas have been stalwart in their defense to prevent us from even having so much as a sniff at net. Those 2 shots on target being from that free kick earlier on in the match. Yeah, I'm not happy with your performance. Strikers, you need to have a little bit better finishing. Midfielders, you could be a little better. All right, let's kick off for the second 45, and let's sneak a goal. I just want to sneak a goal so we can go back home with a little bit of advantage and a little bit of confidence, knowing we have that away goal in our pocket. And from the opening kickoff, Strand just cannons it well left and over. Will Chivas actually have a better... I was going to finish that sentence, but it doesn't matter now. Chivas are up 1-0. As I was going to say, will Chivas actually have a better attacking front? And it looks like they have with that 1 goal. Now we just need to turn it around for us. We need to see if we can get ourselves a goal here. Oh, good save by Marier. All right. Well, I can't really do anything right now. All right. I am going to... I can't make tactical changes yet? Okay, here we go. Jost Kist hasn't been playing all that well, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to bring Powell up, and we're going to go with this formation. Yeah, I know Zivkovic is not all that great, but guess what? We're going to bring on Fumasa as well. Yes, I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm going for it early. So we're going to make those 2 changes, get the wingers off, put in the strikers, so we can have a little bit more attacking presence. And hopefully this will put even more pressure on the Chivas back line. It'd be nice if I press play. Put more pressure on the Chivas back line and hopefully crack their defense and get ourselves a goal. Though it's not looking like it's happening right now. It's 15 minutes, just came and went really, really fast without so much as a sniff on goal for us. And in fact, Chivas have themselves an attacking chance. But we clear that out. Zach Strand needs to pick out a nice pass, but there's nobody forward to get. So you've got to pick out a better pass. Can't let them sit all over us. Franco getting up to Powell. Chivas doing very well to cut out any space in the middle for us to work with. Franco, I thought he would have had some space there. Chivas now on the counterattack. They are running solid. But a good stop by Marier. Now we need to turn this into a counter. But nothing comes of it. Okay. Defensively, Minnie Webster's going to be coming on for Dave Gatt. Not a lot of time left in this match, as there's only 2 minutes of stoppage time, and wow, they all came and went. It's not good, as we dominated this match, and we only come away with a loss, a 1-0 loss. That is, no, I'm not telling them that I'm not happy with their performance out there. You should have come away with at least a goal after all that. 16 shots, 4 of them on target. Chivas 7 and 4. We had majority possession. We had several chances in front of net. I'm surprised that we didn't at least get one away goal. So that's going to make the challenge at home even harder, as you can bet your bottom dollar Chivas are going to come out firing just as much as they did today. So there it is, full-time 1-0, Chivas with the lead early on. We just need to turn it around at home in the second leg. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with that second leg of the CONCACAF Champions League final. All right, here we go. The final match, second leg in the CONCACAF Champions League final. Toronto FC hosting Chivas, and Chivas coming out with a 4-4-1-1. Looks like they want to play predominantly through the middle. Taking a look, it is a sold-out crowd, capacity crowd here at BMO Field. And we're going to come forth with the 4-3-3, the very deep 4-3-3, as we try to put them on the back foot from the start and get as many chances up front as we possibly can. Starting 11 will be Marie, Benchimol, Gat, Sherlock, and Braun, Petke, Franco, and Aguilar, and the 3 up top, Fumasa, Strand, and Mark Brown. Let's kick off, and we can only hope for glory. Let's see what happens. Team talks went very well, and now let's kick off for this final 90. Toronto FC going to come out in their all-red kits, Chivas in their all-blues. And already 3 minutes on, Chivas with an attack. Good cutout there as the pass goes all the way up to Mark Brown. He's tackled off the ball. Aguilar playing it through the middle to Franco. Out wide to Benchimol, who finds, who's all the way up there? Fumasa. Fumasa has options in the middle. He finds Andres Franco, and Franco ties it up. In the 4th minute, it's 1-1 on aggregate. Now we need to prevent Chivas from getting anything. Otherwise, we need to score 2 goals. Touch wood, hopefully that doesn't happen on our end. I'd love for us to have the goal come our way, but we can only see as time is now just flying by in this first half. 7 minutes left to go. We've had 7 shots, 2 of them on target. Of course, the 1 goal. Chivas only 1 shot total. This is reminiscent of how last match was, where we've completely dominated the match, but Chivas won. This time we've completely dominated the match, and now we finally have a goal for us. I'm pleased with how everything is going. Keep it up, strikers. You can definitely do a little better out there, but keep it up. As it is right now, we are going to extra time. I'd like to prevent that, and I'd like to come away with the win. Oh no. Edgar Aguilar is off injured. Damn. Okay then, that's fine. We are going to bring up Casey Jankovic, and Franco and him are going to swap places. I don't like seeing players go out injured this early in the half. Forces me to use a sub. But here we go. Mark Brown, free kick, good spot. Oh, it's off the underside of the crossbar. Mark Brown, from about 25 yards out, off the underside of the crossbar, puts Toronto FC in the lead. It's 2-1 on aggregate. One of their players goes off injured now. We still have 25 minutes left to go in this match, and time is flying by. We do have the ball. Petke to Franco, to Jankovic. Jankovic ahead to Fumasa. It's 3! It's 3! And Toronto FC have this match firmly in control as they're up 3-0 on the day, 3-1 on aggregate. Hold up. Hold the phone. With 10 minutes left to go, I'm going to start making some subs. Alexis Gomez is going to come in for Petke on the defensive side. And I really should make a second defensive switch. Minnie Webster's going to come in for Gat, just because I don't like seeing a yellow card out there. We have 10 minutes left to go in this match, boys. If we hold on, if we don't allow 2 goals scored, we will win this match. Tighten up. Tighten up, boys. 10 minutes. I'm holding my breath. Time is flying by. And we have another attacking chance. Brown. Franco tackled off the ball. Actually, he's Brown to Braun. Same name. Gomez. Alexis Gomez. Trying to find a spot. To Jankovic. Heads it. Ahead to Fumasa. Oh, that could have been a nice goal. That could have been the capper. 3 minutes of stoppage time left to go. and time has just ticked away, and they're celebrating here in Toronto as Toronto FC have become just the third MLS team to win the CONCACAF Champions League. Oh wow, overcoming that 1-goal deficit, which quite honestly could have gone either way, but capping it off in style with a 3-goal demolishing of Chivas to come away 3-1 victors. Congratulations, boys. Everybody should celebrate. They're celebrating in the streets of Toronto. Look at that. 21 shots. Chivas had no chance. Fumasa gets the golden boot with 10 goals scored in the competition. Look at that. All that possession. 9 shots on target. Absolutely astounding, amazing job, boys, as we demolish Chivas in the second leg. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Toronto FC win. Yeah, it says NACL here, but it's the CONCACAF Champions League. And that's number 5. 5 trophies. It's technically a pentagon, but we're missing one. It's not a true pentagon as we don't have the UEFA Champions League. But since this isn't a Pentagon challenge anymore, it is now the full Hexagon. That's where we need to go. We need to go back, not to the future, but we need to go back to Europe and try and pick up that UEFA Champions League, which we didn't get to with Valencia. But now, with this victory, it should open up a plethora of teams that we can try with. Maybe it'll open up England, it'll open up Spain, maybe Spain a little bit more, it'll open up Germany, it'll definitely open up Italy. One more. I can't believe it. After 7 long months, finally getting at least the Pentagon. We're getting at least 5. But now we need to go the full 6. Everybody, everywhere is really happy. And now we'll take a look at my profile. Actually, would it be under information? No, it would be under achievements. There it is. It's official. The CONCACAF Champions League there, cemented in all its glory. And I only did it in 2.5 years here at Toronto. Actually, 2.5 seasons. And honestly, a lot faster than I thought I did. I came into a squad that was stacked. And I'm surprised that they came in 14th place the season before I got in there. So, and then successive seasons of 4th place, 2nd place, and now, well, it doesn't even matter where I am now, but getting into the CONCACAF Champions League on the first try and winning it on the first try, absolutely amazing. But I couldn't have gotten here without a miracle win versus Club America. So, with all this in mind, I have to bid goodbye to the good people of Toronto. You've been fun. It's been real. But unfortunately, I cannot stay. So I will resign as manager of Toronto FC and make the trip back to Europe as I now go for the 6th and final Champions League. We've gotten 5. We've gotten a technical pentagon. But now we need to go for the hexagon. We need to go further, one louder, as there are definitely jobs open up in Germany. I believe Köln and Hertha BSC are open, but I'm going to give it a little more time to see what other jobs are going to open up, since it's still not yet the end of the seasons over there in Europe, because it is only the 28th of April. So I'll give it a little more time, see what other jobs open up, and if anything catches my fancy, I will come back right away with the next video and say who I'm going to choose. But until that time, until that comes about, I would like to thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything you would like to ask, please leave in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.